8 points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
MP's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 6.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself.
You're too good. You're watching this shit. Fuck you. You deleted my fucking bin, bitch ass niggas.
On deep.
Yeah, bro. That's wild. You losing my shit. Fuck wrong with y'all. It ain't funny. It's not funny. I lost everything. I grinded. I was really grinding on that shit 24/7. Fuck. Now I gotta grind on this 24/7. Fuck. You know how hard it is to grind 24/7. And especially a fucking place hot. A fucking place hot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been
What a welcome surprise that first half. Above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Wait, where's that red center? Oh, you live right there? Oh, I bet. Man, now I know you live. What the fuck? That's what see. I'm glad you look it. I'm about to go to the pool with that. Let me know you go to the pool when you go over there.
I'm about to go to this cut right here.
I bet. Say something when you're here.
I'm gonna catch the bus.
Bet that.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Yo, Karen. What was up today? I'm gonna be
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
MP against Wall. The 3 from MP.
Oh!
The Rockets pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that trick was going to fall.
Nobody in this.
Gets it up to Gordon.
That's so funny.
Passes it
So good about.
Yes. James picking up the assist.
Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
That will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And here's Wall. Porter kicks to Wall.
Oh shit!
The pass to Tate. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by
I only have 2 fucking Hall of Fame badges. Listen, 2 Hall of Fame badges we don't have. We have 2 Hall of Fame badges. We only have 1.
It's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
I don't even have 1. Only have, not even a Hall of Fame. I have a silver badge, bro.
Exclusively from the 4 of their last 5
I'm so mad, bro. I'm feeling so much down.
Watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lets it go from 11.
Oh, I ain't so fucking go.
LeBron's got his
That
fifth
shit
rebound
is
in this one.
crazy,
And
fool.
here's MP for 3.
Oh my.
And no good. And Houston the other way now. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and get to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
All against MP.
I can't do it, game. Get the ball back, get the ball back, get the ball back. Get the ball back! What the fuck is y'all niggas? What the fuck? What the fuck is it white looking at? Like, what the fuck? Fuck wrong with you, cuz?
D just seems to be slacking off.
Acting like bitch.
Wall attacking.
Oh, sexy.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Damn, 10 years.
Staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's MP for 3. Good, another from 3.
What a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in the game. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. And it's off from 3-point range. MP looking around. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this victory tonight will even things up in the season.
Good, another from 3.
And that is a 3 that would put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great 3-point shooting displays we've seen in late history.
Well, it seems like every 3 he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He came off the bench to give them a mate. And So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. There's a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is...
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
Because I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do, don't it feel good?
What about defense? Is that not what you do?
Of course I play D, but it's more fun to score. That's just facts.
But what does Coach think of that philosophy?
Everyone brings something different to the table, and Coach respects that. That's what being a team's all about. Just so happens I get buckets, and getting buckets is fun. You shouldn't read too much into it, Frank.
Points. I could get 30 points game. Puta.